Thank you for joining me with Pool Elementary. I'm Justin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to load your chlorine tablets and your Hayward CL220 chlorine feeder. So the first thing we're going to do before we load that chlorine tab feeder is we're going to turn our heater off, like so. And we're going to give this a few minutes to cool off. This one actually hasn't been on, so it's cooled to the touch. And we're going to flip our breaker off to our pump. After our pump's off, basically we're going to take the lid off of our chlorine tab feeder. On these Haywards, they have a little push tab back here, and you want to make sure that's fully engaged before you start twisting. If you break that tab off, basically the next time you go to tighten this lid, it's going to over tighten, and after a few times it's going to wear the O-ring out in here, and you're going to end up having a hard time getting this lid off. So with that pushed in, your lid should come right off, like so. And with the lid off, we're gonna put some tablets in there. I highly recommend wearing eye goggles or some safety glasses, just in case that any of it splashes back. And if you actually have to touch the chlorine tabs themselves, a pair of gloves or latex gloves works pretty great. In this case, I have a scooper, and I'm putting in just some 1-inch tabs. That's what we use on this. For most pools, we'll use the 3-inch tabs. You can go half full to 3/4 full. Totally depends on what the volume is that you're using on the chlorine feeder. So now you can see that we're about half full there. So we're just going to twist this back on. And with that tab on the side, we're just going to come around till that locks in place. And now we know that the feeder's sealed up on top. On this feeder itself, I've only got it set for 1. And that's keeping the chlorine levels at about, between 2 and 3 parts per million per week with the use of this pool. The more people that you have using the pool, the more likely you're going to have to turn this dial up. So it's a little bit of getting used to and adjusting the dial to meet your needs. So now we can come back over to the breaker, turn on our pump, and we'll turn our heater back on, like so. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions. I usually get back to them within 12 to 24 hours. And if you want to see any of our further latest video uploads, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell.